In the 5th year of my engagement with Elena, she secretly went ahead and held a wedding with another man. When I showed up, the two of them were locked in a deep kiss, surrounded by cheering guests. When Elena saw me, she laughed like it was no big deal and said, "He just wanted a wedding. Relax, we're not even registering the marriage." I didn't say a single word. I just turned around and walked away, calm as hell. She probably thought I was raging inside, until another rich girl sent her a photo of my marriage certificate. That's when she lost it. In the middle of a heavy downpour, Elena came knocking on my door like she'd lost her mind. When I opened the door with a mocking smile, I said, "Relax. I just got a marriage certificate. Haven't even had the wedding yet." At that moment, Victoria walked down the stairs in a black strapless dress. She wrapped her arms around me from behind and asked softly, "So, what are we now?" The wedding earlier had been lively. People were screaming for the couple to kiss. The man in the suit shyly reached out, and Elena wrapped her arms around his neck and kissed him hard. I stood there watching, my chest aching. Elena's sister turned her head, saw me, and panicked. "Brother!" In the next second, the noisy hall went dead silent. I walked over to Elena. The groom tried to bolt, but there was nowhere to run. Elena didn't look guilty at all, even after being caught by her fiancé. "Derek insisted on marrying me," she said. "Don't worry, we didn't get a marriage certificate. My husband can only be you." Elena and I grew up together. After graduation, our parents arranged our engagement. She was famous for being wild, constantly changing boyfriends, and honestly, it embarrassed me. I looked at her calmly, took a square ring box out of my bag, and said, "This is the ring your family gave us when we got engaged. I'm returning it." Elena took the box, laughed sarcastically, and asked, "Did you bring the ring just to make me apologize?" I could see it in her eyes. She didn't believe me. "Elena," I said, "from today on our engagement is cancelled. We're done. We have nothing to do with each other." She instantly lost it. "Marcus, say that again." Her sister panicked, sensing things were spiraling. "Brother, please don't be mad. This wedding is fake. The real one. My sister will marry you for sure." I didn't respond. I just turned around and left. "Sis, you should go after him," her sister urged. Elena stayed calm. "No need. He's done this before. He'll be back in a few days." Then she added, "But you've never pushed him this far. Any man would lose it seeing the woman he loves marry someone else. You might want to check on him." She glanced toward the door, her brows narrowing slightly, like she was thinking something through. Just then, Derek tugged at her clothes and asked, "Can I see the ring?" After leaving the wedding, I called my friend Ryan and told him to meet me at a bar. When he arrived, he saw I'd already downed 2 bottles of red wine. "What happened?" he asked. "Did you fight with Elena again? New celebrity this time? Or some college kid?" Hearing her name felt like needles stabbing my heart. I said flatly, "She got married today." After hearing everything, Ryan slammed the table. "You should have dumped her ages ago. I told you she's bad news. Don't worry, I'll hook you up with someone better. I'm hitting the restroom." Out in the hallway, I saw a woman in a dark business skirt that clearly didn't belong in a bar. She leaned against the wall, pale fingers holding a cigarette, looking hard to approach. She noticed me staring and frowned, looking back. It was Victoria. What was she doing here? I walked over. "President Victoria, mind lending me a cigarette?" She raised an eyebrow. "Didn't you quit smoking after getting together with Elena? Aren't you scared she'll find out?" I stayed quiet. She leaned closer and said in an annoyingly calm voice, "I heard she had a wedding with another man today. Did you break up?" I took the cigarette and lighter from her, lit it smoothly, and exhaled slowly. Half joking, I said, "Victoria, you coming back to my place tonight?" Our eyes met. Adult talk didn't need spelling out. Victoria stubbed out her cigarette and laughed softly. I suddenly remembered she wasn't the casual type and was about to explain, but she agreed before I could. The moment I unlocked my door with my fingerprint, I pinned her against it. The next second, my hand cradled the back of her head as I kissed her. "Victoria, you're wild," I murmured. Easy with the biting. She frowned slightly. Can you stop talking? Your job is to make me unable to talk. The whole night was pure chaos. It didn't stop until morning, when my phone rang. I lay there satisfied, reaching out blindly. I heard a soft laugh. Victoria picked up the phone. When she saw Elena's name, her expression instantly soured. She handed it to me. I answered. Elena laughed lightly. Didn't you say we had nothing to do with each other yesterday? It hasn't even been a day, and you're already trash-talking Derek to my dad through yours. Are you nuts? And why are you at my place so early? The moment I spoke, my hoarse voice caught her attention. You sound sick, Elena said suspiciously. Got a cold? I smiled. What do you think? She understood immediately and yelled into the phone. Where are you? Who are you with? President Luo, I said calmly. We're not related anymore. Where I am and who I'm with is none of your business. I hung up. Back at the bar, Elena looked annoyed. Her sister asked nervously, Did Marcus hang up on you? He's not really calling off the engagement, right? Several assistants scoffed. No way. Same old trick. He's just trying to scare her. Exactly. He can't possibly give this up. He's obviously pretending to be with another woman to make you jealous. If you apologize first, you lose. Everyone laughed, and only then did Elena's expression ease a little. That call ruined my mood. I frowned. Victoria noticed and said, What's so great about Elena anyway? She messed around before marriage. Do you really think she'd be loyal after? She doesn't deserve you. I looked at her, surprised. Victoria grabbed a cigarette from the box on the nightstand, handed it to me, and suddenly got serious. If we're talking marriage alliances, our family's no weaker than hers. What are you saying? I asked. I know you've wanted that East District project forever. Doing it alone won't be easy. If we get married and team up, it'll be smooth. I was fully awake now. With her family's power, they could easily take it themselves. Why partner with me? She smiled lazily. Maybe because you did a great job last night. I'm very satisfied. She looked like a cat who just pulled off the perfect scheme. I chuckled, thought for a moment, then reached out my hand. Looking forward to working together. 40 minutes later, Victoria and I walked out of the marriage registration office. Staring at the marriage certificate in my hand, it still felt unreal, like I was dreaming. She suddenly said, Let's go. Meeting the client now. Victoria casually fixed her hair and smiled. Let's go on our honeymoon. We switched into our diving gear and slipped beneath the azure sea, straight into the mystery and magic of the ocean. Colorful corals surrounded us, schools of fish swimming so close I could practically touch them. Victoria gestured at me, telling me to follow her. We dove deeper, and when I looked up, it felt like staring into a star-filled sky underwater. Absolutely unreal. After we came ashore, the staff told me my phone had been ringing nonstop. I checked it. Dozens of unread messages. Hello, Mr. Marcus. This is the manager of the suit shop. When would you be free to try on the suit? Hello, Mr. Marcus. I'm in charge of the wedding planning. What kind of flowers do you like? Hello, Mr. Marcus. Miss Lou has ordered a diamond ring from our shop. When would you be free to try it on? Suits. Flowers. Rings. The more I read, the more confused I got. What the hell was going on? Did my number get leaked or what? Just then my phone rang again. I looked at the screen. Elena. Hello, she demanded. Where have you been? I've called you 1,000,000 times. You never pick up. Your company said you took a month off. Where I go has nothing to do with you, I said flatly. Don't forget, we already broke up. Elena didn't care. She laughed instead. Aren't you just mad because I organized a wedding for Derek? Fine. I'll organize one for you too. You should have gotten the calls and messages already. Pick whatever you like. Just tell them, they'll handle everything. I snapped. Are you mentally ill? Even without seeing her, I could picture her face. Marcus, you want to break up because of a wedding, and now I'm agreeing to hold another one for you. What more do you want? She said coldly. This is your only chance. If you don't want to get married now, then don't ever get married. That was Elena, always like this. As long as she apologized or fixed things her way, if you didn't accept immediately, you were suddenly the bad guy. You're insane, I said. We're done. Don't call me again. Whoever you want to marry, go marry them. On the other end, Elena was so furious she couldn't even speak. Finally, she spat, Marcus, I gave you a chance. You refused it yourself. Don't regret it. Victoria had already changed clothes. She asked calmly, was that Elena? I took a deep breath. She thought I was mad about a wedding, so she wanted to hold one with me too. How did I ever fall for her? Victoria smiled but didn't say a word. The next month, we went to Iceland to see the mysterious blue ice caves. Then we took a hot air balloon ride in Turkey. The day I got back home, Ryan asked me out for drinks at KTV. I glanced at the fading bite marks on my neck from last night with Victoria, grabbed a jacket from the wardrobe and covered them up. The moment Ryan sat down, he slammed back 2 shots and started ranting. Damn it, Elena's completely unhinged. She rented every electronic screen on every skyscraper in the capital. Got A-list celebrities to record birthday wishes for Derek. She even wants it broadcast non-stop for a whole damn month. Holding my glass, I replied calmly, I'm already married. He didn't believe me at first. Then I showed him my marriage certificate. He went silent, then sighed. Victoria, how the hell did you end up with her? But yeah, no need to explain. Elena doesn't even come close. I really want to see her face when she finds out you married Victoria. His anger vanished instantly. He grinned. This calls for a celebration. Tonight's on me. Ryan's a lightweight. After a few drinks, he was already dizzy. I put my glass down. Behave yourself and stay here. I'll step out and order you some tea to sober you up. In the hallway, I ran into Sophia. She rushed over like we were family. Brother, you're here. My sister's in room 6. I replied coolly, I have nothing to do with Elena anymore. Just call me Marcus from now on. You guys have fun. Sophia thought I was just sulking. My sister really went too far this time. Just give her a chance to apologize to you in person. We'll hang out in room 6 first. Brother-in-law, make sure you come over. On the way back to my room, I passed room 6. As I walked by, I heard a familiar voice. I stopped and peeked through the door crack. Elena was lazily leaning on the sofa while Derek poured wine for her. Sophia said, Sis, I just ran into brother-in-law outside. He definitely still loves you. I didn't expect Marcus could hold out this long without contacting you. Another friend chimed in, it's only been a month. He must have heard about you planning another man's birthday. He's just too concerned. Elena said coldly, who told him to come? We're already broken up. Come on, someone said. Isn't this the longest Marcus has ever gone without contacting you? Yeah, Sister Elena, Sophia added. You'd better send Derek away quickly, just in case brother-in-law gets mad again. Elena glanced at Derek. He lowered his head weakly. Elena, today's my birthday. I took off my jacket and pushed the door open. Every pair of eyes snapped toward me at the same time. The love bites on my neck were way too obvious, even under the dim bar lights. Elena saw them. She shot to her feet, eyes narrowed. What's that on your neck? Thinking of the marks Victoria had deliberately left, I laughed. A love bite. Elena slammed her wine glass onto the table, eyes blazing. Who did this? Marcus, you've really been messing around with women behind my back, huh? Who did it has nothing to do with you, Elena, I said coldly. A qualified ex should be as quiet as a dead person, no comments, no opinions. She sneered. Marcus, if I ever contact you again, I'm a dog. When I got back to my room, Ryan had sobered up from the tea. Why were you gone so long? I almost went looking for you. I brushed it off. Handled some business. Otherwise, there'd always be flies buzzing around me. Annoying as hell. Let's go. We'd both drunk too much, so we called a designated driver to take us home. Not long after, the male college student Elena married, graduated, and entered the entertainment industry. After getting a bit of fame, he even hired people to smear my reputation online. Lou treated Derek differently. She was willing to hold a wedding for him. She even gifted him a luxury car. The shameless one is always the person who isn't loved but still insists on getting in the way of two people who actually are. The assistant asked, "President Marcus, should we guide public opinion a bit?" I said calmly, "Dig up some dirt on Derek and pass it to the journalists. Then notify the media companies we cooperate with. No one's allowed to work with him." "Understood, President Marcus. I'll do it right away." "What if President Lou helps him?" the assistant asked. "Don't worry about her. Just do what I told you." An hour later, netizens exploded. "Derek, you're a homewrecker. Sneaking around is one thing, but openly provoking the original partner? Disgusting. I was in the same class as Derek. He looked honest, but he bullied me in school because he was rich. I still have burned scars on my arm from him. I'm Derek's assistant. There was a scene that required retrieving something underwater. He thought the water was too dirty and demanded the entire lake be replaced with purified water. The most disgusting one is Elena. Changing boyfriends every few days. Women like that are gross." Sophia asked, "Sis, aren't you going to answer your boyfriend's call? He's practically getting publicly executed by netizens now." Elena ignored her. Instead, she asked, "Has Marcus been calling you guys these past few days?" "No," everyone answered immediately. Sophia added, "Are you deliberately turning Derek into a celebrity just to piss off Marcus? I don't think you'll succeed. Your thing with Derek is out in the open, and that's why Marcus hasn't hit you up. Maybe you should just apologize and give him a call if you really want to be with him. Doesn't hurt to try, right? And what if someone else swoops in before you? Well, he can do what he wants. If he wants out, fine. I don't need him as a boyfriend anyway." That night my phone buzzed. "Ryan. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, there's a rumor floating around that Victoria's into women. Can't be true, right?" I got this weird little thrill reading that. Just as I was about to reply, a voice piped up right next to me. "I like women." I looked at Victoria, totally caught off guard. She said, "Then let's see tonight if I like men or women." Next thing I knew, I was being pulled into bed by Victoria. No clue if it was the booze or what, but damn, she looked insanely hot tonight. At the peak of it all, she propped herself up and bit my shoulder. Outside, the rain slammed down like crazy, and inside, the heat was off the charts. Then the phone on the bedside table kept ringing. Victoria grabbed it, glanced at it and asked, "It's Elena. You want to answer?" "No, Marcus. She's like glue and it creeps me out." "Then you answer it." I swear I could see a smug little look on her face like she had a strategy planned. As soon as she picked up, Elena's drunk voice slurred through. "Marcus, I drank too much. Come get me. Why aren't you caring about me?" Victoria, all sarcastic, goes, "It's me." Silence. The beat. Then Elena flips. "Victoria, are you serious? You ruined our relationship. You're the third party." "No, we're legally married." "Then why are you calling my husband in the middle of the night?" "Impossible," she screamed, panicked. "Marcus, come pick me up. Let's fix this." I grabbed the phone. "Elena, my wife already made it crystal clear. You're just my ex." Victoria kissed my cheek, satisfied. I hung up before Elena could squeak another word. Meanwhile, at the bar, Elena froze. The assistants tried to console her, but honestly, Marcus isn't coming back this time. You've really pushed it too far over the years. If I were Marcus, I'd have bounced ages ago. Just let it go. You don't even like him. She grabbed her car keys and left. No one could keep up. She can't even drive drunk. What a mess. Victoria grinned. "Marcus, let's make it official and post about us." She looked insanely hot, totally different vibe from usual. I nodded without thinking. 1 minute later, the post blew up. "Congrats. Finally made it. Does Marcus even know you've liked him for years? Wait, isn't he Elena's fiancé? WTF. Congrats, congrats." Victoria replied to a few comments, then happily went for a bath. A knock downstairs made me tense. I grabbed the marriage certificate, wrapped in a towel, and opened the door with a smug smile. Elena was soaked from the rain. Whimpering, "Marcus? I won't be like this again. Let's get back together. I didn't think much. Just a wedding, whatever. I leaned on the doorframe, holding the certificate. I registered us. Only the wedding left. Make sure you show up. Victoria, in a black sling dress, slid into my arms. So, what's our status? I asked her, then turned to Elena with a sarcastic grin. You're my wife. Elena gritted her teeth, fuming. I thought you were my best friend, and now I'm the third wheel. Victoria laughed. Really? How many disgusting things have you done and didn't even realize it? He put up with you for 5 years. How could you stomp on his feelings all that time? Elena, soaked and shivering. Marcus, I'm drunk. Can you send me home? Victoria slammed the door, pinning me. Outside, Elena banged frantically. Marcus, when are we getting married? I want a title. Our wedding has to be huge. I kissed Victoria. Okay. Next day, Sophia called. Elena had crashed into a guardrail going home. Front of the car was smashed, but she was alive and in the hospital. Brother-in-law, Marcus, she's refusing food, meds, everything. She insists on seeing you. How many numbers do you have? I asked. Just this one, Sophia said. I hung up and blocked her. Elena had no one. Parents, boyfriend, just me, her ex-fiancé, and already married. Later, I went to grab documents and saw her sitting in the flower bed, hospital gown fluttering. She cautiously called, Marcus? I tiredly replied, what now? She looked weak. Victoria, she planned all this. She wanted you forever. Remember school? Someone put a love letter in your bag and you got mad. That was Victoria. Always distant, always untouchable. The letter? She planted it to stir things up. She made me date Derek. She forced the wedding. Elena, clueless, changed the subject. I caught a cold in the rain. I feel awful. Can I get some water? Sir, I'm married now. I grabbed my phone and called her dad. I'm on my way. He showed up, furious. What are you still doing here? Too embarrassing. With all your antics, I can't face Marcus' parents. Leave. I've got meetings, I'll take her away, he said. I nodded politely. But when I returned, Elena was still there, patient gown on, staring at the community entrance. When she saw my car, she jumped up and blocked me, pulling out the ring box I'd never returned. I never thought I'd give this to anyone else. Can you take it back? I smiled and opened my phone. There was a selfie of Derek wearing the ring. Elena blurted out fast. This happened after you left that day. He said he wanted to see it, so I handed it over. He just tried it on. I didn't want to waste time with her, so I shook off her hand and bounced upstairs. When Victoria came back, I saw them arguing from above. I rushed down. Elena pointed a finger, sharp as ever. Victoria, you ain't a good person either. You gonna tell Marcus all the stuff you've done? Part of why I cheated was because of you and that East District project? Totally your scheme. I grabbed Victoria's hand tightly. Marcus, don't let her trick you. I also handed the wedding candy to Elena. 8th of next month, that's our wedding day. You're welcome to show up. Victoria was still lost in thought back in the room. First time I'd ever seen her like this. She admitted Elena was kinda right. I knew you wanted the East District project, so I used it as a reason to marry you. And the affair? I set it up. Found a guy she'd like, sent him to her indirectly. I'm no saint, I'm damn good at playing people's hearts. I smiled. I know exactly what Elena's about. Even without you, she'd get tired of that lifestyle after marriage and end up cheating anyway. Victoria blinked. You don't blame me? I chuckled lightly. I planned my move before I married you. Only kids think about love and ignore reality. Victoria finally relaxed. The East District project was moving forward, and wedding prep with Victoria was in full swing. One day, I was stressing over whether to use all chocolates for the wedding candy or mix in other treats. Then my phone pinged. Your friend is live streaming. Curious, I clicked. Elena was on her knees, looking miserable. Pants ripped at the knees. Step by step, kneeling. I'm sorry, Marcus. Totally reminded me of when we first started dating. She said, if I ever cheat, I'll kneel every step to Lao San. I didn't know what to say. I just grinned and liked the live stream. Seeing the LSE company president in that state? Priceless. Comments exploded. Pointless showing love now, huh? You didn't value it before, so why now? Changing boyfriends every few days, Marcus' wife way prettier. I imagined it. The woman in the video. Climbing to Lausanne like that? At least a day and a night, and hella embarrassing. She kept apologizing to Marcus. Sophia called. Marcus, even if Elena messed up, she's sick and weak. Can't you cut her some slack? Call her. Or just take a few people there, knock her out if needed, and get her to the hospital. Forget what others think. Elena ignored everyone, didn't pick up calls, wouldn't listen. She didn't make it to the top until the next evening. Exhausted, she passed out, and the doctors took her away. Her dad called while I was discussing wedding details with my father. Sorry, Marcus. I can't face you. But Elena only wants to see you. No one else can convince her. My bedside. Son's getting married, can't leave now. Maybe let your daughter-in-law go? They were friends before, could work. Elena's dad nodded. If Victoria came, she'd be mad. Forget it. Only a stronger poison can beat a strong poison. Let's settle this. At the hospital, I waited outside the ward. Elena looked at Victoria sadly. Victoria, I didn't expect to be trapped by you. Fell into your trap from the start. Can't blame anyone, it's all your setup. Without you, Marcus and I wouldn't be here. I walked away, ignoring their conversation. Days passed. Then Derek found me. Head down, voice low. Marcus, can we talk? I sipped my coffee. What now, Mr. Derek? He hesitated. Miss Lou is pregnant. I froze. You mean the kid can't be mine, right? Derek's eyes widened. Of course it's mine, but she doesn't want it. Can you convince her? I'll give up anything, return all she gave me, just let her have the child. I laughed. Wrong guy, Derek. I'm her ex. I don't meddle, and you sure know what's better for you, kid or gifts she gave you. Derek suddenly knelt. Her heart, her eyes, all on you. If not for you, she'd have the child. Everyone says only you can make her marry. She gave me a red string bracelet, companionship for life. That means I'm special to her, right? I laughed again. Elena has too many special people. Lot's got that bracelet. Derek couldn't argue. Impossible, flying. I spent longest with her. She never promised it was just for me. I cut him off. See? She can't even lie to you. Mr. Derek, don't show up around me or the company again. We're not close. Assistant, show him out. Wedding day. Sun shining bright. Friends everywhere. Congrats. Thought you'd marry Elena, but you ended up, someone started. Ryan cut him off, pissed. Today's Marcus' wedding, shut up. Victoria's way better than Elena. I just laughed. Ignored it. Sit down, wedding starting. Venue decked out in full Chinese style. Breathtaking. Victoria's custom gown embroidered with golden phoenixes, crown on her head, flawless makeup. Ceremony went off perfectly. Families beaming, blessings flying. Victoria changed into her toast suit. Sophia came over, handing me Buddha beads Elena got from Mount Lao. Sophia gushed about how much Elena regretted it, how she'd cherish me if she could redo it. She babbled on, not noticing Victoria's look. I laughed, stepping in. At home, Victoria collapsed onto the bed, and I started helping her out of her clothes. Misty bathroom, hooking her waist, kisses raining down before she even knew what hit her.